pretty much every manufacturer has been going on about how they have waterproof phones. You've got Samsung S5, which was waterproof, then you get the Sony Xperia, which they say is waterproof, then they say actually it's not waterproof, don't put it in water, and it does get quite confusing. So Mpow has got this waterproof bag, which is essentially a Ziploc bag for your phone, and you can actually use it underwater, and it does work very, very well. I'm actually quite surprised because I felt extremely uncomfortable putting my $700 phone in a plastic bag and then putting that in the water, and it actually surprised me. You can actually use it underwater, the plastic doesn't get in the way, you can actually press all the buttons, you can actually make and receive calls, although sound quality obviously isn't that good since you are underwater, but yeah, you can actually take pictures, record videos, it's kind of fun actually. So as you can see, the box itself, you've got a white background with your product at the front, black edges as is typical of Mpow packaging, and at the back you have instructions. So they do say that you should actually put some tissues in the pouch itself and then put it in the water and then take it out 30 minutes later to see if the tissues are wet. If they are wet, don't put your phone, obviously, because then your phone's going to get damaged. If the tissues are dry, then that means that the waterproof bag is working as it should. Obviously don't use it in hot tubs. Apart from that, let's go and see what is inside the box itself. And of course there's also that. Apart from that, the box is empty. So this is the Mpow waterproof bag, and it can fit phones as big as the Sony Xperia Z Ultra, I believe, so it is a very, very huge bag. At the top, of course, you have the Mpow logo, and this is an interesting mechanism. I'm not sure if you can see that on camera, but let me just try and focus. It says close and open on both of these edges. At the top, you've got these little clasps, so you can actually flip them open from the sides. Let me just show you. So you flip them open like that, and then the other one like so, and now your bag is open. You can actually open it up like that, and then you can start putting your phone in. I'm just going to take this little cardboard piece out. It's got the instructions at the back. Again, it's the same as the instructions at the back of the box. So I'm just going to take that. I have my LG G3. Let me just turn that on. Lord of the Rings, cool. So open your bag up like so. You can actually separate it completely. Pop your phone in like that. And then make sure you line the top here, so you make sure this goes into that little area there, like that, and then do the same with the other one, and then make sure it's fully closed at the top, and then you close it like that, and there your phone is in the waterproof package. And of course you can actually still control your phone using the touchscreen, so it's not in any way sort of blocked. You can actually just swipe through whatever menus you have. You can swipe up and down, play, pause. You can actually turn the camera on. Let me actually do that for you. So on my home screen here, I can just open up the camera and I can actually take pictures and record video underwater, and it works very, very well. So I'm quite pleased with that. You can actually answer and receive calls, although again, because of the vacuum seal, you don't get the best sound quality. But apart from that, I'm quite pleased with this. You also get this little sort of lanyard attachment, which is in some horribly packaged plastic. Let me just pull that off. Wow, this is terrible. There we go. Brute force always wins in the end. And here we go, we've got a massive, really nice lanyard which you can actually attach to the waterproof bag using this little thing here. So through that, open it up like so, and then you just put the rest of the lanyard in there like that. So make sure it goes all the way through that. And then you have your waterproof package complete. Actually, it's still not going in, so anyway, that's an issue, but yeah, that's how it works. Okay, so this is my tissue test. I've got the Mpow waterproof bag, I've got a tissue, I've got a tub full of water, and yeah, let's just see how this works. So I'm just going to do this with one hand, the other hand is holding the camera. It's going to be absolutely terrible. Shove the tissue inside the waterproof bag like so, all the way in, I've actually ripped a bit of the tissue, it doesn't matter. There we go, push that in. Now all you have to do is close it. Again, make sure that the clasps are properly attached to it. So, can't really see that. There we go. Okay, so apologize for the terrible camera work right now, but you can see that it is actually locked. I'm just going to lock it in place like that. That should be in a vacuum. There we go, got my tissue. And I'm just going to place it inside my tub of water. And yeah, there it is. So push it right to the bottom, shake it about, do whatever. As you can see, the tissue is still dry inside. So I'm just going to leave it like that for about 30 minutes, and then we'll come back and have a look and see if it is still dry. Okay, so it has been roughly 30 minutes since this tissue has been in the tub of water, and it looks to be dry. So it seems to be that it's completely dry inside. Let's just take it out and see what that looks like. So I'm just opening it up like that again, and I'm going to pull the tissue out, and it is completely dry. So very, very happy with that. You can actually see not wet at all. I'm just going to use it to clean the bag itself. So it's very impressive actually, especially the fact that you can actually use the phone inside the case. You can actually use a touchscreen and it doesn't actually get damaged or, you know, nothing. So it's really, really good. I'm quite impressed with the waterproof capabilities of this bag. I have the LG G3, which has just been underwater, and I do apologize for not taking any video or pictures, but as you can see, the phone itself is fine. You can still interact with the touchscreen, although it does require a bit of force now that it is wet. But apart from that, everything seems to be fine. The speakers are great. Let me actually even show you some music here. So I'm just going to turn the volume up. So again, you do have to press quite hard to get the touchscreen to work when it's wet, but apart from that, it seems to be fine. As you can see, the sound quality isn't impaired in any way, and that's not even full volume. So if I turn it all the way up, that's what you get. Let me just skip to. So sound quality is working fantastically well, and let's just open it up and see what the phone is like outside of the bag. Again, it's not going to be wet obviously because this is properly waterproof, and there it is, completely dry, no damage. Speakers are fine. That was my main worry, that and the micro USB ports, but thankfully my phone is completely dry and everything seems to be working as it should. So the waterproof bag it's actually surprisingly good. I wasn't expecting it to work that well. Answering calls and actually receiving them, it works fine. Obviously you can't do it underwater, since you can't really speak underwater without sounding like an idiot, but if you take it out and act like a normal human being, you can actually answer and receive calls fine. Sound quality is a tiny bit impaired, but it's not too much to cause any actual trouble. As you can see, like the speaker was working fine when I was playing music. But yeah, apart from that, I'm really quite pleased with this, because I was absolutely terrified to put my phone in this bag and then just chuck it in the water, but it turns out that everything's fine. Really, really happy with this. Surprisingly good product. Yeah, so definitely if you want a waterproof phone, if you want to use your phone when you're swimming, or if you're at the beach and you want to take pictures, this is a really, really good investment. So that has been my review of the Mpow Waterproof Bag. If you enjoyed this video, please like, favorite, comment and subscribe. This has been Zaeem Siddiqui from Zeus Reviews. Thank you for watching.